Kia ora, guys. Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Star Wars: A RimWorld Tale, where in the previous episode we finished our attack on the dogmen who'd been kind of creating trouble, rather, for one of the nearby tribes, and we made pretty quick work of them. It seems that dropping in on them at the center is probably one of the best things we can do with our Jedi, because then we can engage them right away, and any of the ranged weapons that they had that they would have been able to use against us really aren't usable anymore. There are still two here that we need to take care of, but that's going to happen when our Jedi wake up. We're going to pack our bags, load everything up onto alpaca number 9, and then we're going to start making our way back home. At least that's the plan, so come on, team, wake up. They have been spending most of the day awake, Well, actually, no, I'm saying that they shouldn't have been too tired, because they'd be spending the day awake anyway, but they'd spend a while locked up inside of those cargo pods, so yeah. Gertrude has given birth. Isn't that magnificent? Well, actually, back home, we can look at making some more of those pods, so let's do just that. Transportation pods, bam, 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 bam. It gives our team something to do back here. Although, yeah, we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. The freezer is still exactly the same. But I feel like we're getting somewhere, maybe. Who knows? No, I don't know. No, I don't think we are. Unfortunately, we still have so many sub-quality clothes just all over the place at the moment. How far does that stretch, our beacon? Because I thought we had 2 in here. I thought we had the entire place covered, but it's so hard to see them that maybe we don't. So we might have to have a look at building another beacon. I mean, that's what it's seeing right now. It's not seeing the stuff up the top, so we might have to go ahead and build one up here, just for the sake of us covering it. Oh, we have one there. It's literally on the square. Okay, well, at least we know. At least we know. Oh dear. What can you do? Well, everything else is going okay back home. As far as we can see, Elf the elephant is still being a good hauler. We've got maintenance happening all over the place. Research is going well. The barn is absolutely full of kibble, silage, and hay. So the animals they're eating pretty well. Did we get this other one constructed? We did. We built that damn fast. So that's getting a fair bit of water per day, but we don't seem to be storing that much still. We seem to be using all of it. So I feel like I'm more in line of building more of these water towers, so that we have access to a much larger source of water. Now, we do obviously have the river over here, so I don't know, can we pump? I don't think we can pump water in that way, but if I was to build a copy of it over here, we can see that it's actually a pretty solid resource. I feel like we're far enough away from the sewage that we should be okay if we were to build something like that all the way down here. We don't have any plumbing down here, that's the only issue though. We have one small one over here. Just having a look at the water layout at the moment. I mean, it would be good to get one along here somewhere if we could. Even though that area seems to be pretty tapped, it was still able to get a pretty big supply of water though, so it doesn't seem to diminish the water in the area. So we could actually just go and chuck one up here. Use some more of that steel. Just get more of that water stored. Yeah, it'll be worth it. Okay, alright, Triton is awake, and it looks like he has been killing people. As you do. How about you go inside here, just so we can see what's actually inside Triton. Just go ahead and walk on in. Alright, that's all that's to it. That's fine. Well, I think we are going to start moving on out of here, so let's go back to the world map, and we are going to reform caravan, taking everyone and items. We're going to take that. We're going to take the fine meals. We'll take the packaged survival meals, the medicine, and that is going to be pretty much it. No, we could take the weapons as well, because we can always sell those on. Okay, and the silver. I didn't realize there was silver there. Okay, take the blaster as well. Yeah, sure. Everything else we are going to leave behind. Yeah, I don't think we're leaving anything important there. let's go ahead, reform the caravan. Okay, the caravan has reformed, and we're going to go ahead and head back home. It's going to take 4.3 days. We've got more than enough food to make it throughout that period, so yay, go us, go team. And yeah, our armor construction's happening, which is great. It's going to take a while for that to happen, but we are going to have some Mandalorian veteran armor for our Jedi to go out in when we go out to deal out some peace. Kind of doing quotation marks there. The hot water situation seems to be fine as well. It's something that I haven't thought about for a really long time, but yeah, for as large as our colony is, we seem to be perfectly fine when it comes to that. No issue whatsoever. And Mirror, hey, you're making some neutroamine for us. Fantastic, that's great news. Ah, there's a harvest down here. The neutro petals are being harvested. Brilliant. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, it looks like construction has started on that. We just need some components brought up. We're down to 63, so we have been going through them. Something that we'll just need to keep our eye on, because we're not getting any new components. We're just working with what we've got. And obviously we are using a fair bit of our steel now as well. But we can always buy more. Yeah. We'll be fine, right? And it's another hay harvest again. More of it's getting hauled off over towards the side, and really, I think we're pretty good on hay at the moment. It's one of our largest fields, but that's I think that's needed just based upon how large our animal population is. The egg production, I'm assuming, has been pretty good still. Yeah, surely. And Mira, thank you very much for getting that constructed. It's cool, actually. I can see all the different pipes coming off that. The steel field has gotten a lot smaller, so we are a little bit... We have less than before, but still a pretty damn decent amount. How's our egg situation? We could have more. Could have more. Alright, we're going to be making some Spectago tea. Brilliant. So yeah, we are going to be running a little bit low on the bowls of stew, just because there's no one that's good enough to make them here. However, we do have lavish meals on there, and I'm sure that one of us will be able to make some lavish meals. Actually, the minimum cooking skill is 12, so yeah, I guess maybe not. So maybe not lavish, maybe it's just got to be fine meals. So let's just say do until we have 20. Do until we have 20 fine meals, and that's cooking 4 of them at a time as well. The batch cooking is just a much more efficient way for us to do that, and they're both making Spectago tea. Ain't that a thing? Actually, they decided not to. They decided to go have a break, and everyone is coming down here to the arcade, which nobody's using at the moment. Is that right? Oh, that's the owner, nobody. But yeah, it is a masterwork arcade game, so it's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. And so I imagine that Sawyer's playing it, and they're all watching Sawyer, and Perseus and Gertrude are just doing their thing. God damn. I can't get away from these animals, can we? No, we cannot. Alright. More huskies. That's okay. Damn. Alright, thank you very much for that, Giselle. Making some neutroamine for us, and we have had that brought here as well, which is great. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, Sawyer bringing in that Spectre for us, so we had a harvest of that as well, it would seem. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of neutro petals coming in. We've got psychoid leaves. The psychoid leaves we're not having to worry about so much. We've got quite a few of them. We don't really do too much with them, so we can sell them unless we need them specifically for some form of medicine. So I guess we could go off psychoid leaves for a little bit and go on to something else. Beer production seems to be okay. We could go ahead and get some more, some more hops. Yeah. Let's go ahead and change over to hops here. Unless there is something else that we want to have a look at. We can grow tobacco. Don't know if we want to. Could be good to have some more juices potentially. So, hang on, grapevine. We could grow some grapes. Yeah, let's grow grapes here. I don't think we're growing grapes anywhere else. We are growing grapes up here, so maybe not grapes, maybe something else like grapes, but not grapes. Strawberries? How about blueberries? Yeah, there we go. Go frenzies. Someone's going to be walking really fast. Dana is going to be walking around really quick like. Awesome. It's great. And you are sowing the area? Yes, you are. Creating some nice fresh grass for us. It looks like you're actually removing grass to plant it, which is a little strange. I won't question what you're doing. I trust that you're doing the right thing. And Bolo is burning some bodies for us, and that's okay. It is good when the bodies are here because it means that they can be eaten. Oh, look at that! We've finished construction here as well. That's great. Let's get that hauled, just so it's out of the way. So someone or something will come and do that for us in a moment. Yeah, I mean, the corpses have been feeding our animals pretty well, but there comes a point where there isn't enough of them left to actually to eat. So yeah, I think it's good that we're doing this. Colonist needs treatment. Yeah, Erin, we'll get you some of that treatment. You're having your bowls of stew. Enjoy them while you can. Enjoy them while you can. Damn, it takes a really decent while to make that power armor, but it's going to be worth it. It is going to be worth it. Look at all that neutromine starting to flow in. Excellent. Good stuff. There's going to be some more penoxycycline, and we're actually well on top of that as well. So that's great. Fantastic. Good news, everyone. Alright, so as long as we're hitting those numbers, it should mean that we can actually start turning some of the neutromine into medicine. Yes. Yes. Fantastic. We need bandage kits to be able to do that. Okay, so we are going to need some bandage kits. Do I have bandage kits on here? No, we don't. Make 10 bandage kits. Do until we have 15. Yeah, then we should be able to make some medicine. Actually, what do we need for bandage kits? Just some cloth. Do until we have a lot more then. Do until we have like 40. Yeah, that'll keep them busy. Just because we've got a lot of... does it have to be just cloth, or can it be some forms of leather? It probably just has to be cloth, right? Well, I still think we've got a really large amount of cloth, so we should be fine. Oh yeah, we're looking pretty good. Is that just cloth? Yep. We've got over 1,000. That's good. Athena's just playing the arcade game naked. As you do. Temperatures don't seem to fluctuate too well, so our little airlock system is working out well. It's probably good that we have, more access ways through here, just because it's such a... Well, it's a heavily trafficked area, so I think it made sense. We should have done that a lot sooner, in fact. But hey, it's okay. It's done now. And we've got a ridiculous amount of Spectago tea. Good. The bear situation seems to be pretty good as well. Actually, yeah. No, we're doing pretty good in terms of bear. Nice. Good little stockpile of it. Excellent. So Disaster is now ready to be released. So let's go ahead and release you. How are you doing health-wise? Oh, your foot was sliced off. That's a shame. That's a shame. You're right, though. So yeah, we finished our next bit of research for weaponry. Good news, everyone. We don't have any wood in our stockpile at the moment. Actually, no. I always forget about this stockpile. We've got heaps of wood. Still got heaps of wood. Doing fine there. We've got lots of spare beds as well. Not that we need them right now. We do have some spare rooms as well. So if and when Jess does decide to join, we'll be looking good. Mira needs treatment for her drug habit, so we should be able to get that done. Histrionic. Anson. Okay. That's fine. Final straw was slept on ground. They're making their way back. Anson, you're going to be fine. You're going to make it, buddy. You're going to make it. It's going to be a few days from now. An exotic goods trader. Wulan Securities. Okay, well, we can probably wait until the morning. Wait until Solace wakes up, just so we don't disturb her sleep. And then get her up there and get her trading. Because I think we should still be able to trade a fair amount of our bits and pieces. And there's a chance that they could have some crystals that we just don't know about yet. That could be very, very good for us. Entirely possible. We will see. Might want to add some light to this area around here, around the graves. We don't have anything there yet. Hey, Solace, you're up and about. Fantastic. You're playing RimWorld. I will let you do that, and then after you're done, go use that comms console. Alright, let's see what we have in store today. So we can sell animals. So it's probably worth us trying to sell some of our young huskies. They all get names right away, so I guess we want to go for some of the youngest. I can't tell if they've received any kind of training though. That's the only thing. I would think that the ones at the top are the newest. So we're just going to go ahead and sell a few of them just to get our numbers down a little bit because we've got quite a few. So already that's working out pretty well for us. We've got even more down here as well. Alright, we've got all of our boars. Right, neutramine. We can buy a fair amount of that. And it doesn't actually cost that much, but you do have heaps of it. The components are quite expensive, however... Yeah, they're quite expensive, however, I would like them, if that's possible. Glittable medicine, I would like to buy that as well. Again, it's going to be quite expensive, but we can build the new beds that way. Spectago tea, we have quite a lot of Spectago tea, so I'm going to go ahead and sell you... so that's 100 in our stockpile. I'm going to sell you all the Spectago tea because we have even more just sitting on the sides. So we'll go ahead and do that. We've got some methadone. I think we are going to hold on to that for now. Alright, we've got some books. We'll go ahead and sell those. We could sell the Rubat Crystal. No, I think we're going to try and collect them. A Dragon Pearl? Okay, interesting. It is a lightsaber focus. Alright. And a sapphire one. Interesting. Bionic ear implant. We got another auxiliary AI. Oh, we have an auxiliary AI, but we can't sell it, unfortunately. That's fine. That's fine. A triple rocket launcher. Okay, and not much else. So we would be paying them a fair amount. So is there any other way that we can offset that? Yeah, we could look at selling some other of our animals. We have some... Actually, we don't have anywhere near as many boars as we used to. We've got a lot of huskies. A lot of huskies. We've got a lot that are 1 year old, so I think we're just going to go ahead and start selling some more of these young ones. Just to offset those costs a little bit here. I hope that's okay with everybody. Yeah, I think we're looking okay there. We're going to go ahead and accept, and I'm sure that's going to be fine. Still have many, many huskies. Yeah, so the boar population is actually a lot lower than it was before. Surprise, surprise. Wouldn't you know it? And everything else is looking pretty good across the board. Looks like some of the planting has started for our blueberries. A little bit more variety in our crop, and I was just thinking, it's been ages since we had a blight or anything like that, and I feel like I'm probably cursing us by saying that. Maybe. Now, our indoor temperature here isn't super great. We're looking at 13 degrees, which I know I'm not super impressed with, so let's have a look at these temperatures and just see how we're doing. Now, the target temperature is 18 degrees, but with the way that they're facing, it's not going to always work out like that. So what I might try and do is just flip this around, and so I can just kind of alternate them. Although just one working like that isn't always going to work, is it? So how about we could just turn them off for now. Actually, no, if we leave them on, they'll start cooling if they need to. So we're going to go ahead and add 2 new heaters into our corridor system here. I'm okay with the bathrooms being... We don't spend a lot of time in there, although a cold bathroom, that's pretty terrible. No fun for anyone. I guess we could vent that area into here. Although that's just unroofed, it's going outside, so... You know what, let's capture that heat. How do I want to do this? Like that, and we can go and destroy that wall there. Yeah. Let's see. Solace, you're kind of nearby, but kind of not, and you can't work on it. That's fine. That's fine. Reggie, you're not very fast, though. Unfortunately, Giselle, let's get you to do that, eh? Thank you, Giselle. All right. And bam. All right. You're just gonna roof the whole area. I mean, if you're just gonna roof the whole area, then we don't need to worry about that. So we can just go ahead and put a vent in, and I can just choose to open and close the vent whenever we want. Oh, you're already constructing it. Look at you go. Marvelous. Now, hopefully, we don't need to floor that piece of ground there. We'll find out. Recruit chance failed. Jess, you're proving hard to recruit. I mean, it's really not the best. Really not looking the best there in terms of everything else, but should be fine. We gave you a bionic spine. I mean, come on. It's very nice of us. And there we go. All nice and sealed. So that's going to be taking the hot air from inside here and filtering it into the hallway, so it should raise the temperature a little bit. So yeah, as you can see, the temperature is building up to around about 20 degrees in there. Nice. Yeah, it's sitting... Yeah, it fluctuates a little bit, 27 sometimes, so that should just start to raise the temperature of the corridors, and then everything else just that little bit. It would be good to have a little bit more, just for comfort reasons, but yeah, could be worse. I mean, temperatures in here aren't great. So what we really need is you kind of need to have two of the coolers, like some of them just facing the other way, and so that they can just turn themselves on and off as they want. There are a lot of rooms that come off of this, so I'm going to be okay with us putting 2 more of those in there. And yeah, this is just a way for me to use our resources, because we have them right now, so I feel like we should be using them. So yeah, you're just eating some insect jelly as it is. Okay, are we focusing on making some meals? Because I think we're down to using just the survival meals right now, which, I feel like we should be putting more priority on. Can we not make fine meals? I guess they're focusing on those first. Let's go for these, eh? Let's go for those first, eh? I think that'll be better. There we go. Let's make that a thing, people. 4 lavish meals. There we go. And so this one does have the fine meals, so we should see that pop up and get going. Although you're probably making fruit drink, aren't you? Yes, you are. I mean, fruit drink is great and all. It is pretty good. Alright, Sawyer, you do actually have some stew. Were we keeping any up here? Not that I can see. Got a fair amount of wart, so we should be able to get some more beer on the go eventually. Yeah. Okay, how is this going? Construction is happening. There we go. That's the first one up. Nice. So let's see. Target temperature 21 degrees. Yeah, we'll just say that. And so what's going to happen is that it should just start to... It should work out. Target temperature 18 degrees. Do I want to touch that? I mean, we could just turn them off for now and then turn them back on when we notice that it's either getting too hot in here, too cold. Yeah. It'd be good if you could just reverse the airflow, but it's fine. It is fine. We'll accept it. And that's going to be 20 as well. Nice. So we might notice a bit more of an increase in power consumption, but yeah. I mean, look, we're looking at 20 degrees now. That's good. I mean, outdoors the temperature is a lot higher, so that's probably why as well. So we probably didn't need those exactly, but it's fine. Oh, okay. An election is being held. Fantastic. And so we have 3 candidates this time. Blitzstar, Damien, and Skooma. So it's none of the Jedi this time. Blitzstar is running. Okay. Things are bad, but they will get worse. Okay. We should be judged on our merits. We're stronger when we're united. History is written by the winners. My commitment to ideas would make me a good mayor. Okay, Damien, what have you got? Everyone in our colony should be able to succeed. We need to be more mindful of each other. People in this colony come from all walks of life. I'll bring innovative solutions to the table. We can build a brighter future. That sounds pretty good. And Skooma, we're strong when we're united. Our problems are solvable. People in this colony come from all walks of life. Things are good, but they could be better. I will take this position seriously. Okay, well, it'll be intriguing to see where that ends up for our colony and who ends up getting picked. But for the first time, we'll have a non-Jedi in charge of the temple, and I guess we're progressing in a sense there. So we'll see if that's going to be a blessing or a curse. But I mean, so far, I think that Cyrus has done a pretty good job. Things have gone pretty well. And hey, look at that, we're getting some fine meals made. Brilliant. And I think they are just fine meals, yeah? They're not lavish. Yeah, that's okay. As long as we have them, that's good. We just want to make sure that we actually have some food here. And it looks like we're getting some excellent amounts of kibble made there by Sawyer, which I'm definitely a fan of. Getting rid of this insect meat. Be gone. Please, be gone. Make me very, very happy. Alright. We're putting... Oh, lavish. We do actually have some lavish. Brilliant. Excellent. I didn't know that you could actually make lavish meals, Erin. So... Her skill is high enough to be able to do it, which I am definitely a fan of. Excellent, and we can do those in a pretty decent bulk order, so we should be able to get those out there pretty quick. And that means that people are just going to be eating well. Can we only store 10 in there? That sucks. It's kind of dumb. It's really dumb, in fact. So we can stack stew really high, but we can't stack these meals at all. Only 10. Wow. That's kind of, it's not great. It's not going to be super efficient keeping them down there then. That's okay. It is what it is. I think that's just a regular meal. No, maybe not. Oh, look at that. We've got a meeting. This is with the rebels. Nice. Okay. Do they want to trade anything? I mean, there's nothing there that we really need. I mean, we could try and sell off some of the things that we picked up. That's what I was going to do back home, so... Why not? Let's just go ahead and sell them some of the weapons. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Sure, we'll accept. Get some extra silver. Move on. Move on, move on. And we're still making our way back, and we're actually going to be going right past the village by the mountain. And we're looking at 3 days until we return. Not too bad. Could be worse. And wow. I'm impressed by the display here. Our animals are not going to be going hungry anytime soon at all. How is our water storage situation going? It should be better, surely. Looking at 1,000 liters stored there at the moment. Pretty good, pretty good. I guess we'll see how we're looking at the, at the morning. That's when it really counts. Indoor temperatures are pretty good. Maybe a little high in here, in fact. Pretty high. Yeah, we want to make sure that they don't get too high. Yeah, there's nothing in there at the moment, but these should all be pretty good as well. 25, I mean, like, that's actually really quite warm. Yeah, just for a casual bedroom temperature. Quite hot, quite hot. Getting that delicate balance isn't super easy. Hey, we just got one spectacle bush just hanging out here. Nice. Alright, how is everything else going here? Good, Solitude just having a meal. Getting some more grass planted. I think the grass field has made a massive difference because they're always going to eat that before they eat anything else, and I think that's why we've got such massive supplies down here of pretty much everything else. So we really could let our animal population boom out a little bit further. We've got the means to do it, so we really are working quite well as farmers. Yeah. A wild boar is pregnant, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. Let's have a look at our animals and just see what we're going to do in terms of hauling at the moment. Make sure that everyone is on the unrestricted. Yep, you should be unrestricted now. You guys are unrestricted. That shouldn't be the case. You're just little puppies. Okay, so let's see. We're going to start hauling. Okay, that's all good there. Right, we got a new recruit. Oh, Jess joined the colony. Well, that's just freaking fantastic. Okay, great. So let's just have a look first of all, see if there are any huskies that we can train. It doesn't look like we can, so we're going to be training some boars instead. Fantastic. Get more boars on the hauling train. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, right, well, Jess, welcome to the colony. Welcome. Let's go ahead and have a look. Jess, we are going to put you in the Jedi gear, the Jedi attire. And as for that, social drugs, that's fine. You're not in any pain or anything like that, so that should be a-okay. Let's just have a look, first of all, at Force. Something is awakening. That's good. Crafting is great. Intellectual is also good, so you can potentially help us out with research. But growing is also, growing is also good as well. You're upset about your friends dying. Oh, actually, no, they were both rivals, so you're okay with that. Well, ain't that a thing? All right, well, Jess, let's have a look and see. What do we have here? We're going to put you as a number 1 patient, bed rest number 1, hall number 1, and we're going to have you growing. We're going to have you high up there in terms of cleaning as well. And I think that's it for now. We're going to take you off Hunter. Cooking, we're going to take you off that. So you're primarily going to be growing for us, which, I think it's going to be handy. Let's actually go like this. Let's put number 1 on mining, so that if we do have any mining to do, you'll do that for us. Smithing, we're not going to worry about the rest. And we're going to put cleaning on 3, hauling on 4. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. Minor break. Jess, yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there. You've got some clothes on now, so that's a great start. How are you looking? Looking good, Jess. Looking good. You look like a Jedi already. Brilliant. All the animals are heading down here for some reason, so that means that someone's coming down to do something. Solace must be going somewhere or something like that. They usually all run over. Oh, they're running over to go to sleep. It's a rush for the beds, and we're probably actually down on beds at the moment. Wow, we've got quite a few calves. Quite a few bulls as well. So we could probably try and sell them. We're doing okay for food at the moment, so I don't think we need to utilize that. We've got heaps of pigskin, so we could make lots of pigskin beds for our animals, which I think we're going to do. We might just make them along here, like so. And we're probably going to have to just start doubling them up a lot more. So, all throughout here. Just gives them somewhere nice to rest. And it keeps them in one area during the night, which I'm on board with. Well, Jess, did you find somewhere to sleep? You've claimed one of these rooms. Well, not exactly what we wanted you to do. Let's go ahead and uninstall these beds. Sorry, Jess. Go and find another bed, which I think you will do in the morning. Probably going to be one of these rooms here, so you're going to be bunking up with Red. But yeah, we've got some walk little medicine, so we're going to be able to construct at least maybe one more of these beds, if not another one as well, which is good. It means that we can take care of a lot of people at any one time. All things pretty good. Pretty good. We didn't have anything else really go wrong this episode, and the Jedi are on their way back, so they will return, and so shall I. But that will be in the next. I've been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, may the Force be with you.